Pisces, and welcome to your mid to end of April reading. And I want to pull your attention to this card because as I was shuffling, listen kept cutting through and it did fall out. So this is very important message then. Okay, let me just set it up here. Okay, so when you get listen, simply it means listen carefully. Okay, shut away noisy stimulations, shut your phones down, television, and get into a quiet place, and just listen. Okay, listen to your own thoughts, breathe deeply. There could be truths coming out, from your own heart. When you get listen, it also tells you that there could be some messages coming from your guides, your angels, your guides. They're trying to talk to you. Sometimes you need to take a quiet retreat, and just swallow things in, let things process, okay? Less talking and more listening, okay? But, you have to admit your feelings to yourself sometimes. Listen to what the messages say. Sometimes this is physical messages. Sometimes your body wants to speak to you. Maybe, there's something about your health. Maybe there's aches and pains. So there's messages that your body could be telling you also. At the same time, yes, listen, it does not mean do not speak up, meaning you need to also speak what's on your mind, what's really coming through the heart, but you need to listen to make sure that you are speaking what you are purely trying to put out there, okay? Say what's on your mind, things like that, speak out, but listen to any kind of messages. So that really came through, so I had to pull attention to that, and then we'll get to this card too. Anyway, the focus, really what's coming in is Degas. Okay, so this is talking about things can just change unexpectedly, like snap of a dime. But at the same time, it's kind of polarized energy. Sometimes you need to connect your yin and yang with this. These could be major life changes coming in, switching some sides, back and forth, because we do have double fives here, and we'll get to that. There is change definitely coming in. You got a double five here. Changes. This could be with finances. This could also be with people, circumstances in your life, things, editing, cutting things out. But also, this is sometimes talking about, a victory over some things, okay? Competitive energy. But again, at the same time, sometimes you have to be careful, and we'll get to that because of the runes. But definitely we're talking about change. Even talks about travel here. Okay, changes are emerging. I mean, it's really emphasized within the cards too. So there is some major life changes. Things can just change, okay? Opposing sides. That's what we're definitely seeing. Sometimes there's a metamorphosis type of thing. There's transformation, but it kind of happens like this. So there could be changes in plans, changes in things, changes in point of view, gaining some information. We'll get into that. Okay, so you do have Canos, and Canos, it did come into reverse, okay? So now it's sometimes saying, use, because when it's aligned here with the Five of Spades too, you have to be careful sometimes because it does show that there could be some, you're manipulating some things or even talks to get what you want, okay? Okay, there's a lot of like mental game maybe playing here, okay? Psychology and that, that could be showing up here too. But then, it's like you could be playing with fire. So sometimes it's risky knowledge or things like that can be coming into play. So that's what we're seeing here too, okay? And, with the Five of Diamonds here, there could be changes with the finances also. And the way your tastes just may change. You've got a lot of things that just like opposite, opposing energies, meaning you could just change your mind, or you drop a hobby, you go into something else. That's another way we're looking at that too, okay? Now you have Ingus, and when Ingus is here, this is gaining some knowledge though, okay? But it does scream of new beginnings because you got some change coming in. New beginnings are starting something new. For some, I have to say that could sometimes mean this is a great time for pregnancy, starting, wanting to start a family. Okay, but things going to just start bursting forth, okay? Sometimes this is a climax of a phase before continuing something, wrapping up something too, even though there's some change going on, okay? So that's what we're seeing here. But, you know, also when I'm looking at this alignment, we're looking at, you know, you may get compliments, okay? And some opinionated people around you, but they're more positive, okay? Positive feedback, like on maybe how good you look, things like that. Because you do have some, despite it all, a radiant energy here, okay? And there could be also changes here where you maybe feel more with Ingles here too, and with the fives, a taste of culture and arts is showing up here. Okay, maybe your interests are changing there. You know, you want the finer things now in life instead of the simple. You know, there's that wine and dine me type of thing, as they say. So there's multiple, how do I say? Not multiple, well, maybe multiple, but maybe it's, you know, you're pursuing more artistic and cultural events and interests, and that, then there could be changes there. So there's another thing, you could be impressionable or impressing others at the same time. When you got fives too, there could be some conflict. There is some things that maybe you need to investigate a little bit better before you make any assumptions. Like I said, that things like that, but there are some changes happening there, so we can go on and on, but it's a general mass reading. Anyway, the other card you got was clear and shield your energy. Okay, so you got listen, and then you got clear and shield your energy. So this is saying, you know, get away from any toxic situations, get away from any toxic people, things like that, or anything that you're pursuing that's toxic. Like maybe you've been drinking a lot lately. Maybe you've been going bad into your bad habits. So you need to clear your energy. You need to clear and shield your energy. This is sometimes you need some psychic protection. You need to listen up to some of the messages that are coming through. So you need a little bit of cleaning up the energy. Okay, so get rid of anything toxic is what I always like to say when this card comes in. Okay, and it's definitely keep away from anything that's just not good for you, even that's not healthy for you, okay? And yeah, clear your energy, eliminate any clutter, anything around. Feng Shui is good for this too, okay? So really kind of clear out anything negative. So it's time for change, definitely. Well, anyway, those are the messages, Pisces, that came through for mid to the end of April, and I'll catch you back here for the May reading. Until then, all the best. Bye, guys.